What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first ever episode of the J&J Podcast, the greatest tag team that never existed. I am your co-host, Justin Crush Your Bones Jones, joined by
Justin Macho Man Viola. Ooh, yeah.
Cream with a crop.
Yeah.
Justin. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. How are you, man?
Man, loving it. How's your day been?
It's been a day. It's been a day. I'm more excited to talk about yesterday though, with the Monday Night fucking Raw, man.
We had Monday Night Raw, and we also had Halloween Havoc. We've had some cool things, but the only news that matters to me right now, Justin, is the Hardy Boys winning the TNA championships, bro.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Throwing it back there to the classic Hardy Boys, man. I mean, I think that it's kind of an interesting thing also too. I saw recently that WWE said no to AJ Styles going into the TNA Hall of Fame as well.
Really?
Yeah, that was something that was which I think is kind of bullshit if you ask me. Like, he's a legend in his own. He's a future WWE Hall of Famer for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, dude was the last guy that Undertaker ever fought.
I wonder why they're doing that, since they're letting TNA, superstars come into their world now.
Yeah, I mean, I am curious. I'm kind of hoping that this year for the Royal Rumble, we get Joe Hendry to just magically show up. Or even better yet, we get one of the Hardy Boys to just come out.
That's what I was thinking. We'll probably see a Hardy or both Hardys. At least cool. Jeff, more than likely. But and bring back Jordan Grace, please. But yeah. No, last night, Monday Night Raw, great show, dude.
It was solid. I think that, like I said, the first half was a little slow for me, to be honest. Like going back over here, like we had Jey Uso start the show, which was cool. But that
I got beef, but keep talking.
All right, so Jey Uso started the show. My beef with it is that Braun Breaker was also supposed to be on Raw last night, and he was never on Raw. He was on if for those who have Peacock, the Raw Talkin', like the show after Raw that they have with the what the hell's that guy's name? Not Sam Wrestling.
I don't watch the show, so
oh, dude, he's his voice. There's something about his voice that just annoys me. But like, I can't watch his podcast, but I respect his opinions. But like, I something about him, I'm just like, he's a great heel. But so Jey Uso started the show off. We got Jimmy and Jay just getting the shit beat out of them by Bloodline 2.0, and then they rally against them and start winning and stuff like that. I think that the WWE kind of messed up in a way. And what I mean by that is that they announced all of the Crown Jewel matches prior to, and there is a match between Bloodline 2.0 and the OG Bloodline that they posted way before Jay has his meeting with Roman. You know, before he was even cool with Jimmy. You're like, what? Why are you announcing this? You know, like, I get it. I understand it from the point of, like, you know, Jay lost his Intercontinental Championship, which thanks a lot, Solo. You know what I mean? Like, it makes a lot of sense to why they're going to work together again. I think it's really cool to see Jimmy and Jay work together again. I think that them coming back as a tag team would be sick. That would be so good. Also, too, another note. What are your thoughts on the Sammy situation?
That's what I was going to get into, man. And honestly, I'm not in your corner here, buddy. I'm not tagging you in because I'm against them coming back as the Usos right now.
Really?
I'm still pissed at Jimmy, dude. I'm still pissed off at him. Never really liked Jimmy as much as Jay anyway.
I mean, nobody does. But the thing is, though, it's like you couldn't tell who the fuck they were for how long?
I could always tell who they were. And
you're one of the few and proud. You know what I mean? Few and proud.
Jay always had cooler hair. But no. So we got them coming back together. Yet again, going to join the original tribal chief. And it's like, hey, we're going to watch all this again, but now we're baby faces. And yeah, it's just kind of blah to me. But what really freaking pissed me off last night was how Jay treated Sammy.
Jay was cool with Sammy. Jay
Nah,
was
the
good.
whole "you're not my family" thing. They were.
See
man.
though, but that's the thing though. It's like, in this, I think realistically, what Jay was trying to do is be like, dude, look, like you're not actual bloodline family. You are family to me. You know what I mean? He's trying to open that door for him. But the thing is, though, is what we don't know what Solo and Sammy were talking about out in that parking lot. Do you think that it was... Here's my question. Do you think that Sammy is trying to work with Solo? Or do you think it was more of like a, hey, look, don't come on Raw. Leave this. Like, this is why me and Jay came over here. So we didn't have to deal with this. We aren't involved. Stay out of here.
Could be, but what a cool twist I didn't think of if Sammy joined up with
That's
just like
what
he did with the original Bloodline. But
I
you know he hates Roman.
He hates Roman, but at the same time, too, you got to think back to what Sammy was talking about with Jay. And he's like, look, dude, you aren't involved. Like, you don't have any reason to get involved with this. Like, you aren't part of the bloodline, like you left the bloodline. Let it go, So at a certain point, I get both sides of that argument. You know what I mean? You have Sammy's side who's like, look, dude, I'm not on either side, which he did state. He did say he's not on either side. He is there more as a mediator, more as like a, hey, I'm here to be your friend. You are my friend, Whereas I feel like with Jay, it was more like, okay, dude, look, like you aren't actual blood, but like you're my homie and I'm going to watch out for you. But at the same time, like you aren't involved in our situation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a toss up and I really am curious to know what happens. Probably this goes the crown jewel though. So this is my thoughts.
You got me thinking all kinds of stuff right now. I was like, well, will Sammy pop up on SmackDown, but will Sammy pop up on Crown Jewel?
I think Sammy will pop up on Crown Jewel because think about it. They already have the advantage, like Bloodline 2.0. They have the advantage because they have Jacob Fatu. They have both Tom Alonga and Tama Tonga. I honestly don't remember their names. I feel terrible saying that.
I don't know their damn names, man.
Yeah,
I know
it's like Tama Tonga, Tama Conga, Donga 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 Donga.
Jacob Fatu, bro. He's
Jacob Fatu. Yeah, Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa are the only two that really matter in Bloodline 2.0. The other two are a reiteration of what the Usos were, which they were just yes men in a category to where they were just sent out to do stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do I think that they're bad? None of them. I mean, none of them are bad actual wrestlers. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, Tom Alonga and Tama Tonga over there were tag team champions for however long. You know what I mean? And they just got beat by the Motor City Machine Guns? Is that what they're called? Mm-hmm. I know that you were saying earlier in the week you're not a big fan of that team.
I'm not, man, but
I'm a fan, dude. I am.
I hate their name.
Their name is terrible, but I get it because they're from Detroit. You know what I mean? I get it. All right. So with this bloodline thing now, so what I think is going to happen. This is Crown Jewel is going to be crazy for the bloodline fight. Also, I just want to say that the greatest heel that has ever healed in the history of heels last night also won. He was healing, bro. He was healing. He won he has the number one contender spot for the World Heavyweight Champion, Dominic Mysterio, bro.
Yeah, dude.
He's going to win it. That's what's going to end up happening. He's going to beat Gunther. He's going to be the guy that beats Gunther. And Judgment Day is going to rule. Now,
there ain't no way they're going to let him beat Gunther.
Dude, they're going to make him beat Gunther because
that would be beautiful.
Look, this is what's going to happen. This is exactly what's going to happen. Is they're going to go out, have their battle. Judgment Day is going to get involved somehow. He's going to have Ludwig Kaiser with him. So he's got one against 3, 4?
Hey, Ludwig's he's 4 men in one, dude.
Hey, Ludwig might be a champ, but guess what? He also got beat by Sheamus last night.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
pretty sad about that, but
Yeah, I mean, he might be 4 guys, but guess what? If you can't beat Sheamus at this point in his career, you might want to look in the mirror, brother.
Man.
I mean, good for you. You're dating Tiffany Stratton, so I mean, I'm not mad at you, but I'm mad at you. I just want to let you know that in real life.
Oh, but no, dude, I don't know how Dominic Mysterio has like went from this. I couldn't stand him when he debuted with Ray to one of my favorite wrestlers now, dude.
Dude, he doesn't even have to wrestle.
No,
He
great.
doesn't have to do anything, man. The whole crowd. He is the best heel ever. I mean, dude is like, and that's another thing too that I want to point out is that I think that Liv and Dom, while they're always like, oh, we're the most dominant, couple in the WWE. Okay, all right. What about DX? All right. What about I don't know. There's a couple other ones that come to mind, but realistically though, I could see Dominic winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And then it's a triple threat match between Dominic, Damian, and Gunther. Dominic will be murdered in the first 45 seconds of that match and come back and somehow win. Okay? Like I mean, that's even what happened even last night, dude. I mean, Damian came out and was just utterly destroying the hell out of Dominic.
He beat the shit out of him.
Dude, he was beating the living shit out of him, dude.
Yeah.
Damian was pissed. Because Damian also, too, recently in like interviews and stuff like that, it's like, I don't want to be involved with the Judgment Day. Like, I don't have a grudge against it. I beat Finn Balor. My shit's done now, And like, while I respect that, it's like you have a whole ass other twin that is very stuck on the fact that I need to beat Liv Morgan and get my world heavyweight championship. Now, granted, there hasn't been a fair fight in that matchup. You know what I mean? Between Rhea and Liv. There has not been one single matchup where I am like, Liv flat out deserves to win this,
Yeah.
But you fought her 3 times now, dude.
It's getting comical. Like,
it's like, dude, I want what I want to happen. And then like, this would be a fucking wet dream, if you will. Alexa Bliss comes back with the Wyatt 6 and beats Liv. First night, takes her championship.
That'd be cool. I mean, I really hope they give the Wyatt 6 a lot more than what they're doing right now. I get they're still not, they've not gained too much traction yet, but
which is crazy to think about, to be honest.
It's the production behind it all. It's a big deal, and
yeah.
And I guess it's sort of a gamble if you're going to throw all that into like throwing them right now. Someone like the Judgment Day is still, but they do have a lot of people behind them, I think, and I'm definitely a fan anytime any of them get on screen. So
right, I mean, even still, you have Bo Dallas. He's a great wrestler. You know what I mean? He really is. He is a very solid technical wrestler, and I mean, I hope to see him grow. You know, it would be cool to see that whole faction grow. Because to be honest with you, right now, the only 2 to 3 factions that I really, really care, one, which is weird, is the New Day, because I just want to know what is going on with that.
Can they please hurry and have it happen? Because I'm tired of going, okay, here's the time. Here's the time.
Right.
He's going to turn on him. Nope.
Yeah. The Judgment Day is getting real old real quick. To be honest, like, I'm happy for Liv and Dom and all that, but like, dude, something needs to happen. Which also last night at one point, whenever Dom was like everybody leave me alone in the ring for Damian and stuff like that, Finn Balor just happened to walk away, and also Finn did not come out during that.
See, I missed him. I didn't see him, and
Yeah, Finn was all the way to the left.
Because I was like, where's Finn at? I saw Carlito, and he got dealt with, and I was like, where's Finn? And I never so he never even got in the ring, right?
Yeah. No, he never got involved with that, with the coming out and stuff like that. But he was there like during like the announcement promo kind of part, But during the actual altercation to where Judgment Day was coming out and doing all that, Finn wasn't there. Liv, Raquel, Carlito, and bobblehead JD McDonough were all out there.
Yeah, I seen JD. I didn't see JD get hit either. I don't know what I was doing. If I was eating or I was doing something during that main event match, and I seen him come out. I was like, oh well, it's over now.
Right.
And then at least it was just a roll up, and then Damian got up and just beat shit out of everyone again. But yeah, I was like, where the hell's Finn Balor? And then I saw JD standing there with his little big head. At the end.
He is a bobblehead, brother. Yeah, dude, I swear to God, WWE needs to do a bobblehead night for Monday Night Raw where everybody gets a JD McDonough bobblehead, like they do for like baseball games and stuff like that.
Oh, I've grown to like him more over like the.
I agree.
I don't know, man. He's just going back though, man. The reason with the Watts, I was looking for action figures from them last night. And I know we're in different zones, so we see different commercials. But do you see the commercial with the dad and his kid playing with the wrestling figures?
Oh, the Luca Mucha.
Yeah.
The Luca. Yeah.
Dude.
He's like, oh, clothesline by Bret Hart. And it's on Shawn Michaels' character.
Dude, that kid's a dork, man. I'm sorry.
He
drives that car out of there with Rey Mysterio. What's his damn name? Cody Rhodes and Bianca Belair in the back seat. And I'm like, what a dork.
Dude, none of those three have anything to do with each other either. Like,
I would have like the
LWO, you know what I mean?
I'd have like Dominique with poor Ray tied to the back of the car, just dragging him across there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dude, if it was a remote control car, you could just put a better battery in it and just
man, it cracks me up though. I'm sorry, little kid, if you ever see this. I
mean, he'll be all right. He'll get it. He'll think it's funny. I do have to say though, one thing I have to bring up though from last night. My boy, my favorite, Sethy Poo, the modern day Macho Man.
Dude.
Oh my God, what a Jesus Christ, what a time.
That's going to be a great match, Sean.
It is.
Is that match like strictly in ring or is it a street fight? What are they doing?
I think it is an in ring. I don't think that there's any. I think they're the only match at Crown Jewel that might have like special, like no disqualification kind of deal, but I doubt it, is the 4-way tag match. That's what is that? That's the girls from NXT. I can't remember what their names are. The one girl that was on SmackDown like a week ago, and she killed Piper Niven, like just destroyed her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name is though off the top of my head, but that's the one tag. That's the tag team from NXT. Then they have Jade and Bianca.
Dude, there's like a lot of women teams in that. Is that a 4-way tag team match?
Yeah, Damage Control's in it, and there's another team too, and I can't remember.
I'm going Damage Control. They're the only ones that matter to me, man.
Damn it! You know what's funny is I totally forgot that Bayley was part of Damage Control until like last night.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that. She started it.
Yeah, she started it. Now she's gone.
She's gone. She's like worried about trying to beat Nia Jax for a championship.
It's like they're sweeping her under the rug.
Which is terrible because Bayley's a great wrestler. And
I've always liked Bayley.
I have too. I've always liked Bayley. Anyway, getting back to Sethy Poo. Okay.
Oh yeah, we totally left Seth, man.
Yeah, just like the WWE has.
Just like he got left for dead last night.
Yeah, dude. One of my favorite parts of that, dude. The cockiest son of a bitch you ever heard on the microphone, and I live for it. I live for it, dude. comes onto the microphone. He's like, that's just a little taste of what it is. And then Bronson Reed just throwing dudes like out of the way to get to Seth Rollins. And you're like, oh God, dude.
Dude, I love the beast they've turned Bronson Reed into.
I enjoy it. You know who we haven't seen though since he fought Bronson Reed is Braun Strowman.
I told you, dude, Braun Strowman was going down that night. You didn't believe me.
We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him in a minute.
No,
he must be, or no, he was in what the hell was that fight? It was like it was a fight for.
No, they fought after that. Remember, they had their final match.
They had their final match, but Seth came out during that and stamped on Bronson Reed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I haven't seen him since then.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since then either. I think he got injured, probably.
Cracked me up though, man, when Seth stomped him on the car, but in the background, he was just kicking all those dudes' asses, getting up.
Iconic, brother. Iconic, you know? Also, too, I think I really enjoyed R-Truth smacking the taste out of Miz's mouth last night. Yes. It made me so happy. And then he went up to, was it Pete Dunne and called him Butch? Yeah, he called Pete Dunne Butch. And he's like, what the fuck?
I don't know why. I got a soft spot for Pete Dunne. I've always liked him, but he's just, I don't know.
I don't know. I am just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't know if it's the way he looks. It's probably the way he looks, to be honest. It bothers me that he wears like a onesie, but like there's no legs to it. It just bothered me. Like, bro, I get it.
You want some like legs like RVD style onesie?
I want like Braun Breaker.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like there's still like you can see his legs, but like they got a little like it's almost like wearing boxer briefs with like at the top.
Andre, so we're saying a bigger guy can pull those off, but not a smaller dude? Or are you thinking they should just do away with the crotch grabbing onesie?
I mean, brother.
The only people you ever really seen wearing those in the past were the really big guys, the giants.
Well, the big guy, yeah. I mean, you look at the Big Show and you look at Andre, they basically had the same outfit. You know what I mean? Undertaker kind of had a similar vibe, but it had legs. You know, I'm trying to think. Bronson Reed has, I mean, dude, look, the best big man in the show, in the business, I don't care what anybody says, it's Braun Strowman. Okay.
You don't wear no stupid shit like that.
No, Braun Strowman is going out and kicking ass in a pair of khakis and some boots. He's just ready to fuck some shit up, and I am with it, brother. You know, and at the same time too, like, I don't know. I think that the big man thing is cool and all, and I hope that Seth wins because I love Seth. Seth is my dude. I love him.
I'm calling Seth winning this one, dude.
I don't know though. Bronson, I feel like gonna fuck him up.
He's probably gonna fuck him up, but he's gonna win. I think.
I mean, dude, he's the only guy that I have two characters of. You know what I mean? He's the only guy. Well, yeah, I only have two. He's the only one with two.
You need the car. You need to get the car, the Lucha car.
I do not want the Lucha car.
You need the Lucha car.
I already have a Rey Mysterio. He's right here. Okay, he's right there. I have an Undertaker. We got the Liv Morgan. We got the Ultimate Warrior. Hollywood Hogan, because fuck Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hogan was the shit. That was the best heel turn ever. And then you got Roman. Then you got Cody.
Back to the onesies, though, man. I think Finn Balor looked better in his panties than he does with pants on.
I wish Finn Balor would go back to being that monster character.
The demon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would bring that
was always really cool, and then they just like, no.
Stop. They were like, no, guess what? You're joining the Judgment Day. Congratulations. You're gonna be the backup character to Rhea and Damian.
Was it the last time he was the demon? He was the demon towards one of the last times, and he just got his ass beat real quick, and I was like, what? I don't remember who that was against. It wasn't Brock, was it? He fought someone really big.
Brock, I just watched a match that Brock pinned Kofi Kingston in like 30 less than 30 seconds.
Did the Demon Finn Balor, did he fight Roman?
He might have. I'm not 100% sure, to me.
I'm pretty sure they even like did that weird color and shit with the lights. It was around the time when the Fiend would fight and it would be all red, and I hated that shit. I was like, what are they doing? Pretty sure. Or was it the Fiend versus the Demon? That's why I'm thinking of the lights. I don't know. I've had beer since then, and yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, dude, it's the nice thing with wrestling is, at least that I find, is like you can, if you have the short-term memory, you're solid. But if you have the long-term memory, oh my god, you are in for it, dude. You are in the deep game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I also, too, that are encyclopedias.
Also, too, weird side note here. Did you see this, or was I just like, was I messed up last night, or was it they had a match? It was a tag team match with Gunther and Ludwig versus Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes that they announced on Raw. Did you see that?
I seen something about it.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. I have no idea if that's like an actual happening match or if like what's his face? Not the dude that took over from Michael Cole, like messed up and was like, oh, I screwed up here. It was just supposed to be because there was like a couple times that they like mentioned it like throughout the show, but like I haven't seen anything posted on WWE. I haven't seen anything like, I don't know.
I remember you saying something about it last night. I'm looking at Crown Jewel right now. I don't think it's going to be anything on that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They maybe it's a SmackDown fight. You know what I mean? Like the night before Crown Jewel?
Probably. Randy Orton will battle Kevin Owens at SmackDown real quick.
Yeah, that's what it was just weird. Also, that finals for tag team titles last night. Holy shit, was that a match?
Yeah, that was really good.
That was amazing, dude. That was solid. I mean, the War Raiders obviously won. But
I've always liked those guys.
Those guys are killer. They're huge. They're monsters.
Dude, and they've got agility, like just.
They got the Yoko in them. You know what I mean? Like,
they're just really good, man.
I mean, I really liked. Honestly, I thought that to be honest with you, prior to my bet was that the New Day was going to win. Because I just have this, I had that feeling, but like at the same time too, I wouldn't have minded if Ray and Dragon Lee, because I really like Dragon Lee. I think Dragon Lee is going to be a stud in the WWE for the next couple of years.
I read somewhere that they're about to give him a push, like a big push. So
they are. They already are doing that with like toys and shit like that.
They need a high flyer. They threw Ricochet out the window, so.
Yeah, dude, can we take a moment to talk about the Samantha Irvin fucking heel turn of the century, dude?
Drama, man.
Holy shit. Talking that shit though, boy. Like, she came out and she was like, I fucking hated announcing. Like,
see, for someone that hated announcing, she did a damn good job.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Dude, she did a killer job. She was doing WrestleMania. If you hated it so bad, get somebody else to fucking do it. You know? And guess what? I don't like your replacement. Okay? Like, Granted, I guess she's like royalty. She's done it before.
Lillian Garcia.
Yeah, woo. Like, find somebody that's more fucking interesting. And also doesn't say that Dominic's coming down with Liv whenever he's not even walking down with it. Like, what are you doing?
I really thought Samantha Irvin was a great announcer, and it's unfortunate about whatever's going down between them all. But yeah, no, she went hard on them, man. She's been dropping bombs.
She's been going hard in the paint, man. She's been going hard in the paint. Okay, so let me look at the card for Crown Jewel, because we need to get our what do you think is gonna happen, dude?
All right.
Let's see. Crown Jewel card.
I just had that pulled up.
What time is Crown Jewel? What's fun is I love that whenever you just like, hey, I just want to know what the card is. It's like there's 30 other things that have nothing to do with it.
Yep.
Okay. No, that's not this year.
I'll kick it off, man. We're gonna get Crown Jewel. And of course, we got Seth freaking Rollins with Big Bronson Reed.
Okay. Obviously, I'm going Sethy Poo on that, without a doubt. I think Seth's gonna come out and kick some ass, take some names.
I'm with you on that one. It's not going to hurt Bronson to lose, I don't think. It could hurt some people, but I think Seth needs this win.
I think he does too, because I mean he's been out for so long, dude. He's been out for since SummerSlam, or right after SummerSlam, whenever Bronson like dropped him.
Yeah. Bronson squashed the boogers out of him. Remember?
Yeah, dude. It was like the week after SummerSlam.
He had boogers in his nose, laying in the ring, just died,
just spitting out blood.
I think Seth Rollins is taking this one.
All right, now Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton.
As much as I want Kevin Owens to win everything he's in. So.
He is the Stone Cold of this generation.
There he is. Randy Orton just don't lose often. You put Randy Orton in something.
You know what? I am gonna go with Kevin Owens on this, and I mean, the only reason I say that, Kevin Owens has been off for a minute. Kevin Owens hasn't done jack shit since the Cody and Roman tag.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been on a SmackDown. He hasn't he hasn't even been in the ring. He may have been in the ring like once or twice, but he hasn't had a match or nothing.
With what's been going on with him, I could see a dirty win.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it.
Me too. I'm fine with it too, dude.
Yeah, but I honestly,
you want, Kevin. You deserve it, buddy.
Yep. All right. Then, what is it? Andrade,
Carmelo Hayes, and LA Knight.
Dude. LA Knight.
LA Knight's taking that hands down, dude. I mean,
got everybody saying, yeah.
Dude, I love LA Knight.
Yeah.
Jesse, you watch this? Sorry, buddy. Jesse hates LA Knight, man.
Dude, I love LA Knight. I think, dude, when the pop that his music gets, is just yes. It's just like, dude, it's just like, it's like it's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. Let's see. Then we got that 4-way match that we were talking about earlier. So it's okay. So it's Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Damage Control. So Io Sky and what's her name? Kairi
Zane and Io Sky.
Yep. Then we got the women from NXT, and then Jade and Bianca.
Yep.
Who do you have in that? You're going Damage Control?
Damage Control all the way, man.
Honestly, I'm sticking with the champs. I think that they're going to retain. I think that they're going to retain their championship.
I can see that, but I just love Damage Control, and I always have. I'm surprised that Zoe Stark and what's her name?
Yeah,
why aren't they in this match?
I think what's going to end up happening is they're going to. I don't know. The Saudi Arabia is a pretty far flight to go interrupt a match, man. Like without some real story.
Home. They get screwed over a lot, man. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, because they're beasts.
They are beasts, but dude, it's easy to dislike them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't really have good they're not great on the microphone. They're not great. They're That's why they brought the other girl on, because she's actually good
right
on the
about
mic.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Neither one of them I want to hear anything from. If I can just watch them wrestle, cool, right on. But like them on the mic is very low tier. It's very like not good. Okay, then we have Gunther.
Very predictable. Oh wait, no, you went a different. You're ahead of me. That's predictable as well too, and it makes me angry.
Gunther and Cody.
Yep.
I'm going with Gunther.
Say it. Nah, they gonna make the All-Star Cody Rhodes. He'll have that crown jewel, man.
Dude,
he'll get that.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but I hope Gunther wins. Gunther, as I hated him at first because I love Damian Priest. I wish Damian Priest was the world heavyweight champion, because if that was the case, I would definitely go Cody, because like Damian's a good wrestler, but Cody's definitely better than Damian. Like,
oh yeah,
hands down.
Yeah, Damian's got a lot of growing to do. I've always loved Gunther. I fell into the story, and he pissed me off when he called
it's street trash.
He's called Damian street trash. He's like, man, screw you, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm not into the shit right now.
I remember that phone call, because I was like, I hate this guy.
Yeah.
All right, so now this brings us to a match that I want to talk about depthfully. The love of my life, Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. This is what I think is going to happen. All right.
Dude, your girl's going to get pancaked.
Dude, she's going to get pancaked. She's going to get pancaked. She's going to get pinned. And then Tiffany Stratton is going to use her money in the bank.
Finally.
And steal Nia Jax's title.
I would love that to happen, man. Like, I would
love that. Or what's going to happen is Judgment Day is going to force Tiffany Stratton out there, because Raquel is just going to beat the shit out of her. Then you have Judgment Day just messing Raquel up, or Raquel's messing. I'm messing up Tiffany. Tiffany's coming out. She has to cash in because she has nowhere to go. Rhea comes out of nowhere because, that's what that. Anytime Liv's in a match, Rhea has to get involved. Like, oh my God. Like, listen here, mommy.
What's her World Women's Championship back?
That I never lost. I never lost. But I've lost to Liv Morgan 3 times. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, dear. You lost. You lost.
Still love you, Rhea.
Still love you. Wish you would move on to something else, but yeah, I feel like that match is going to be probably honestly, I think that match and the Bloodline match are going to be the 2 most interesting matches out of all of them.
Yeah. Bloodline, I want to say it's an easy choice in saying Roman and them win, but they're really pushing Solo right now, and I
think that what's going to end up happening is this Bloodline 2 is going to win, but it's going to get disqualified, because they have. I mean, even in the card picture, they have all of Bloodline 2.0, and all they got for Bloodline 1 is Jimmy, Jay, and Roman, but.
Forgot about Sammy, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what side is Sammy on?
It's gonna be if he does come out, it'll be one of the classic. Hey, I'm here to help you, Jay, and then, boom.
Yep, heel turn.
Yeah,
hardcore heel turn. Or he sees Jay getting messed up. He comes out and smacks Solo Sikoa around a little bit. I don't know. Sammy's the wild card right now. It's like you can't predict what he's going to do. Like you could
have Jay knock Sammy out and Jimmy knock Sammy out and piss Jay off. There's all kinds of shit you could do here with this if they bring Sammy into it.
Which I mean, why not? I mean, I get it's out in Saudi Arabia, but I mean, come on.
Jacob Fatu is going to kill everyone because he's a beast. He's really badass.
Jacob Fatu is the hottest wrestler. And like that match, the match where it was I think it was the Hell in the Cell match, or there was a cell match with Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes. The SmackDown, the beginning of the season, the premiere, the SmackDown premiere. Yeah. They had that cage match between Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes, and then the Bloodline 2.0 came in and were like, "You're Cody Rhodes, we're going to hurt you." And then Roman Reigns comes out and is like, "I am the tribal chief." And he like, but the thing is though, is I love that moment where you have Roman standing in that cage looking at Jacob Fatu, and he's just going, "Let's go. Come here. Let's go. I'm gonna beat you real bad right now. Let's go." And I wanted that moment. And I think that what's going to end up happening with Bloodline 2.0 is that Jacob is going to overthrow Solo Sikoa. Like, I think that Jacob right now, they're not going to do anything with him
because... Does the character have the brains to do that? Because he's kind of just like he reminds me of Blanca from Street Fighter.
That's
funny. He's just a beast, dude. I'm waiting on electricity to start shooting out of him and shit.
Right. Dude, he is going to be the next one with like supernatural powers, He'll just turn into yeah, I'm a werewolf. Bronson Reed's like, "I have the dogs out," and the next thing you know, Jacob Fatu. That was awesome, by the way, the other week with Bronson and him. That's a match that needs to happen.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That is just two absolute bruisers that are fast as lightning going after each other. They don't quit. Neither one of them quit. That should have been a pay-per-view match for this Crown Jewel. I wish that the Crown Jewel match, like the matches, would have been more Raw versus SmackDown. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like in that way,
Oh, we got SummerSlam coming. I mean, a Survivor Series coming up. So,
Survivor Series, you already know it's Bloodline 1 versus Bloodline 2. They just need to find their fourth member.
It's always usually Raw versus SmackDown. So, but no, I want to see Braun Breaker fight Fatu and also Bronson Reed. That I want to see him go through them.
That would be interesting.
Braun Breaker.
See, I think that they need Braun. Braun is by far probably one of the best like up and comers right now, hands down. I mean, he's just a force to be reckoned with. I mean, dude's already got 2 IC titles under his belt.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, granted, his reigns have only been like a week. Per IC title, But I mean, I honestly think that Braun's gonna end up being one of the bigger names in the WWE, like kind of similar to like a Cody Rhodes or a Roman Reigns or one of the bigger names.
Got the goods to do it, so
he does. That's what I mean. I also kind of appreciate the fact that he didn't use the Steiner last name to make himself to what he is now, and he's a lot. He's an impressive athlete, And I like he's a great entertainer too. I like him on the mic as well,
No, he's good. He's good, but yeah, man. I mean, that's all the matches though, so we'll see. Come Sunday.
Indeed. I mean, come Saturday. Saturday. It'll be it's going to be an early show though. It's going to be a 12 o'clock for you.
Yeah, it'll be 12 o'clock.
Yeah, me, it's 1. It's like, oh man.
Logan Paul's going to be there.
Is he?
I don't know. It says Logan Paul's WWE Crown Jewel 2023 vlog. So is he going to be there vlogging it?
I don't know. I'm kind of honestly, I've heard that in the next upcoming year, he wants to be more involved with SmackDown, I guess, or Raw. I'm not sure what show he'll be on, but he wants to be more involved and he wants to try to like kind of be more of a workhorse than just like a limited time guy, which I don't really care. Like Logan Paul is kind of annoying.
Oh, dude. I can't stand him like as a human, but he's good in the ring.
He is good in the ring. He does stuff that's crazy. I mean, that SummerSlam, dude. That flip off the top rope onto the ground, kind of like the flippy do he did, man, was insane.
Uh-huh.
And I just rewatched was it second night of WrestleMania 40. I forgot that he did the dive off like the corner. He jumped off of it and he like put his legs up like to basically where his hands were and came back down on who was that? Randy Orton. Oh, it was awesome. It was fucking
I'm trying to
awesome.
find when Survivor Series is playing.
I don't know if they have actually announced that yet. I don't know.
Saturday, November 30th.
November 30th. Oh, so this is the month of Survivor Series, is what you're saying.
Yep.
That we got coming up. That's gonna be interesting. Now with Survivor Series, what you get a 4-man team, right? Is that the way it works? Or is that War Games?
They started doing the War Games at Survivor Series where they put the two rings together.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sick.
Yeah. And that's the eight person match. But they get dropped in. It's kind of like the Rumble, but a little bit different, you know? Yeah. Honestly, dude, and this is quite the prediction. Who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble this year?
Whew, it's a long way away. Braun Breaker, if I'm calling it right now.
Braun Breaker?
Yep. I think they'll put you in that hard.
I don't know if it's going to be Braun Breaker. I think that it's probably either going to be Roman, or I could also see what the hell's his name? I could also see a Seth.
Yeah, you can do it. I don't know. I'm all mixed up right now. After SummerSlam, WWE, it was like a breath of fresh air, and now it's starting to kind of like slowly tumble back. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing, Triple H?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm all for pushing new talent anymore.
I agree with that. I understand that. I think that right now, I will be honest. I think that the Judgment Day thing is getting old. I think that Liv is a great champion. Do not take it the wrong way. Liv, if you ever watch this, just know that I love you, and I
you don't do shit for your belt, but
yeah, you haven't done well. Yeah, you play the heel very, very.
I've been all about the heels lately, and the world's so. I'm just like, fuck the good guys.
Dude, I've been about the heels lately as well. I've been really liking Gunther lately. I think also too what it is I've been listening to a lot of other wrestling podcasts, if you will, and a lot of them are like, dude, Gunther's really good. And then I started watching like old Gunther matches, even before he was in like the WWE and stuff.
When he was a big boy.
Yeah, dude, and he was a beast.
There he was.
He was a beast, man. Like,
those chops hurt, bro. It's like, how many of those can your heart handle before it's like just done?
Dude, I mean, you know, the king of chops is the Nature Boy.
Woo! Yep.
Yeah, I mean, when people try to put up their Mount Rushmore, you have no other option but to add Ric Flair, and then it is 3 other people. You know, like there's no option. I mean,
Ultimate Warrior Macho Man better be up there.
Sir.
Oh, I just noticed you're wearing an Ultimate Warrior shirt.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, Macho Man. I honestly, my Rushmore, absolutely have to put Macho Man on there. That's my dude. That's my fucking dude. Yeah. Ultimate Warrior, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and 4th, honestly, I'd put Seth Poo. Sethy Poo's that's my dude. But I mean, I can respect the choice of Stone Cold, or like, I love Sethy Poo though, dude. He's just the man.
All of them would be great. I mean, Stone Cold,
The Rock.
I would put double sideburn Jeff Hardy up there, buddy.
I respect it. I respect the choice. He was such a killer, dude. I mean, he still is too. You know,
They're
it's just
so old, but they're still doing it, and
they're
I
killing
respect them for it.
Yep. That's
As
the way I
long as
look
he's
at it.
staying clean and not being an idiot.
Yep. It's like, dude, and also too. What do you think is going on with CM Punk? Do you think we'll ever see CM Punk in the ring again, or do you think he's done?
It's going to be a while if
Like,
we see him again. I don't think he's done yet. He'll do some kind of announcement. It'd be awesome. Where's John Cena and all these matches he's supposed to be doing before WrestleMania?
Bro, right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, it would be cool maybe him and John Cena do a bye-bye. We're done our final match together. But
I think that's going to be him and Randy Orton, to be honest. I think that's what it's going to end up being is John Cena versus Randy Orton. And I think that Randy Orton will. I mean, what is it? John Cena needs to win one more title to tie, or he's tied with Ric Flair for the most titles, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then he needs to win one more title. Randy Orton beats Cody Rhodes, gets the undisputed championship. John Cena beats Randy Orton WrestleMania, gets the title, retires, drops the title.
That'd be badass.
That would be sweet. I would be cool with that. Just for the fact of like, I mean, I love Ric Flair. But like, John Cena is definitely somebody that has to be given credit for the fact of he is what kept wrestling alive in the mid 2000s. You know what I mean?
It was dying.
It was dying hard.
John Cena,
and he was John Cena, like without a doubt, that dude was the workhorse of WWE through the mid 2000s. He is the reason that I feel like it stayed alive. You know what I mean? Like, granted, yeah, there was good matches, there was good wrestlers and stuff like that, but John Cena was like the face. You know what I mean? It didn't matter if he had the championship or not. Everybody knows who the fuck John Cena is.
Yeah, and I'm not even the biggest Cena fan, but
I'm not either. But
I know what he's done for the business, and I know
right. It's
he takes care of them kids, man.
Yeah, dude. What he has more what is it?
The Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, he's done more Make-A-Wish than anybody else, ever.
Got to respect that,
right? I mean, it's yeah. I think John Cena's the man, dude. John Cena is probably one of the nicest people in the world. He even went on to like a podcast recently, or not a podcast. He went on like a Twitch stream and gave like this super emotional, like believe in yourself kind of speech out of like just out the fucking blue. And it was like, oh, dude, like what the fuck?
Damn. Well, shit, man, we're running up on that 50 minutes, so we got Crown Jewel coming this weekend.
Yeah,
and we're gonna pop up with another episode then, correct?
Yes, sir. We're gonna do a Crown Jewel fucking Saturday fucking special. Probably will come out on Sunday, but fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. Well, fuck yeah.
All right. Thanks. Well, let's wrap this motherfucker shit up.
J&J Wrasslin Podcast. Subscribe, motherfucker.
Hit that like button. Hit that bell.
And make sure you come and watch us. Oh, yeah.
Best tag team that never existed.
Oh, yeah.